Alright, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to the first video of 2023. Happy New Year, even though I am 19 days late. So today, I'm going to walk my schedule for the final time. As a UT student. And honestly, it feels kind of bittersweet because I'm in my last semester of college. I start on Monday. I can't wait. I can't wait. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun walking the schedule. And I picked the nicest day of the year. Literally, it's like 60 some degrees. It's like 64 according to my car. It's going to be a nice day. So let's do this. So I know what you're thinking, Fritz. What did you register for your last semester as a UT volunteer? Well, I'm about to tell you. So the first class I registered for was I have to take another class for my minor, which luckily was really short. It's AdPR 375, and it's gonna be fun. I'm taking Journalism 436, which is advanced video production, who I have with Clint Elmore, who is one of the nicest gentlemen in the journalism department. I've known him a long time, ever since I was a UT volunteer. No, not ever since I was a UT volunteer. Before that, actually, I took a tour of UT around the college, and I met him that way. And then I did Vault Talk with him. I had another class with him. I did I did video production with him back last fall. That was fun. Let's see what else. I'm taking another video production class, a documentary one, with Dr. Nick Geithner, who I know of. I didn't have him before, but he seems like a nice dude. And he probably knows what he's doing, because he's part of this club at UT called VFL Films, which is, when they gather a group of people, to work on like a short film, and it's cool. Like, it's cool what he does. I'm taking 495, which is a bridge since I'm a graduating senior, I have to take it. So, since I'm a graduating senior, I learn about jobs, resumes, how to write a cover letter, like different markets that I could do for a full-time job. So it's basically preparing me for what's to come, which is a full-time job. I'm excited for that class because of two reasons. One, because I'm anxious to know what jobs are available to me. And second, it's with a professor who I know quite well. I've had him, this will be my 230. I had him for 230. I had him for ethics. Or no, third time, yeah, excuse me. I thought I had him more than that. Well, no, wait, actually, no, I had him for, well, technically, I had him for my practicum. He was my advisor for my practicum, so technically I had him 4 times. But 3 times were class. Unless you count the practicum as a class. If you count the practicum as a class, then I have 4 times. But, anyway, I'm also taking 499, which is Media, Leadership, and Society. And that's going to be fun. And I say that sarcastically, because it's once a week. For 3 hours straight. It's from 4 until like 7 p.m. So I have a night class, and I haven't had a night class in a long time. I haven't had a night class in a while. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun semester. It's gonna be fun. But when I'm not in class, you can find me at WTK 90.3 The Rock every Wednesday morning from 8 to 10, and every Friday evening from 4 to 7 p.m. Only on 90.3 The Rock, Knoxville's best local music station. And yes, I just made that tagline up. Benny, write that down. Please write that down. But yeah, I'm excited to be on the radio again. I missed it. I haven't been on the radio in probably about a month. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my first class of the day is in the Humanities building, which I know quite well. It's from 10:20 to 11 in the morning. And it's my AdPR 375 class. Let's do this thing. It's a nice day. It's one of the nicest days of the year. Might I add? Let's do it. So the Humanities building. I've been in this building so many times. More times than I can literally count. I don't know. There we go. Woo! The best part about watching your schedule is you can go in the buildings where your class is actually happening. Oh my god, I'm late for... I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. I was like, oh my god, I'm late for class. No, class isn't even started yet. We start on Monday. But yeah. It feels weird walking in an empty hallway. Let's see. Because I think, if I remember correctly, I think I'm down this hall. Oh, I'm by the... Wait, hold on. But yeah, this is where my minor class is. Gosh. Oh, hell yeah, I can go in. Hell yeah, dude. Ooh, I like this already. I hope whoever's doing this doesn't mind that I'm invading their room for a second. They won't care, probably. They won't care. But yeah, first class of the day. Only a short walk from where I parked my car, which is perfect. So the second class of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is of course at one of my favorite places right here on this Scottsdale campus, Circle Park. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I've been to Circle Park so many times. I always know where it is because of this torchbearer statue right there. And also there's Neyland right across the street, so it's gonna be fun. So for this class, I'm taking advanced video production with the one, the only Mr. Clint Elmore. So this one is from 1:50 until 2:40. So I spent about an hour with Clint. It's fun. I mean, I love Clint. He's been there for me ever since I started UT, or actually no, before that, because I took a tour of the communications college the summer before my freshman year, and he was there, and I met him, and he's a really cool guy. And I'm honored to take another one of his classes, because he truly is a nice man. I actually passed by Robert Heller, who is one of the nicest professors in this college. I took a photojournalism class from him last semester, and he's such a joy. But I actually almost took advanced photojournalism, but it conflicts with one of my classes, which is very sad. But I wish I took advanced photojournalism, because this man is a lot of fun to be around. This man's one of the nicest professors I've ever had. But yeah. So this is where Clint meets. So I've actually been in this room once, and that was like, God, 4 or 5 years ago, when they took a tour of this college. When they took a tour of the communications college, I was actually in this room with Clint. So it's such an honor having another class by him. Because personally, I wouldn't have asked for anyone else to have a class with. Because Clint is such a nice man. He's been with me through my whole UT journey. He's one of the nicest guys ever. He's one of the funniest dudes ever. And like I said before, I had a class of his, video production. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Well, because Clint actually never gave up on me. He told me to apply for Vol Talk. Or, well, it's called Vol News now, but it used to be called Vol Talk when I was a freshman. So basically it was like a talk show, kind of. We speak on like current events and that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's sad that this semester is my last, because I will truly miss all of the memories I have been a part of on this campus. But yeah, I'm so incredibly lucky that Clint is one of my professors for this last semester of my college career. And now I might stop talking about it because I might cry, because Clint is one of the nicest guys ever. He did so much for me, and I feel very lucky to know him as a professor. Yeah, that's all I have to say. All right, the next class of the day is actually $4.99, which is something I'm not excited about at all. I'm not excited about this class. I have to take it. It's a capstone course, which means it's basically everything I know through 4 years. So the next class of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is Journalism 499, which is basically a capstone class. It's like a media leadership class. So basically everything I've learned throughout my 4 years of being a journalism student, and it is in the room where it all started. And actually this room behind me is actually where I had my very, very first journalism class. Right here, Journalism 175 with Professor Lisa Gary. I remember like it was yesterday. It's such a fun class. Take Lisa Gary if you have not. She's such a fun, sweet woman who cares about her students. And of course, I'm saying the truth because I had her twice and I love her to death. So Journalism 499 is something I'm not too excited for, but I have to take it for my graduation requirements. I know, I didn't make the curriculum at all, but I have to take it. In order to graduate, I have to. It's gonna be a fun semester, but this class is going to kick me in the ass because it's a leadership class, and yeah, it's not something that I would want to take, but I have to take it for my graduation requirements. But yeah. All right, let's move on. Next class of the day. Let's move on. Let's do this. Okay, so that was my Monday schedule. Now let's move on to Tuesday and Thursday, because luckily I only have one class, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And it's actually where I've been to. So I've been to the Humanities building once, and now I'm going to it again because I have another class in there. And this class I'm actually excited for too, because it's another video production class. And this one is documentary, which is exciting. So I have Dr. Nick Geithner, who's the faculty advisor, so to speak, for VFL Films, which basically is a club here at UT that pairs you up with a group of people and you make films. But I know what you're thinking. First, you should have joined that. Yeah, I know. I was like way too lazy back then and didn't even join clubs. Well, except WTK, Vol Talk, and yeah, that's it. But I didn't know about VFL Films until my first journalism class. I think we had to do like a reading assignment, and I had to take a quiz on what I read. And VFL Films was one of them. And the professor I have now, well, that I'm going to have on this semester, is the faculty advisor for it. I was like, oh, this is going to be a great class. So yeah, I have to walk to the humanities building again, which is fun. But since it's my only class of the day, on Tuesdays and Thursdays at least, I'm going to get out until 12:35. So it's like from 11:20 to 12:35. I don't have any early classes. No 8 a.m.s, thank God, because that would be a nightmare. Yeah. 8 a.m.s are a nightmare, especially for a college student, because I don't think your brain will work at 8 o'clock in the morning. At least mine didn't. But, yeah. Let's walk to that next class. Let's do this. Let's get that cardio pumping. So I'm back in this building again. Look at that. I'm back in this building for the second time this semester. This is actually where my documentary video production class is. Oh God. Let's see. And I think, because it's probably going to be, oh no it's not. Okay, wait. I think I'm walking down the wrong side of the hall again. Oh God, hold on. I think I'm walking down the wrong side of the hall. For instance, I know where his classes are. I literally have my schedule pulled up on my phone, and I'm literally just like, oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, this door's unlocked. Oh, sweet, we're in the computer lab. Sweet! I haven't been one of these before. I'm kidding. I've probably been in a lot of these before. But yeah, this is where my documentary video production class is. Let's do this. So yeah, I actually have an online class this semester. I'm taking 495, which is taught by the wonderful Dr. Michael Martinez, who I had twice previously, and this is my third class with him. I'm excited to be a part of his class again, of course, because he's one of the nicest guys ever in the journalism department. Of course, same goes for Clint, because he's a nice man also. So 495, I'm actually excited for, because I get to learn like job skills, I get to learn like resumes, I get to learn like how to write a cover letter, how to prepare for an interview, what to do in an interview. Because throughout my life, I've only had like probably like one interview, or no, I had an interview for, I think I only had one interview, because I applied to this Women's Basketball Hall of Fame during the summer, and I didn't get it. Spoiler. But I had an interview for that. On this episode of Fritz Siedel's A Giant Idiot. Hi, I'm Fritz Siedel. How are you doing? So I'm driving home. I was looking at the clips that I filmed earlier today, and then it hit me. I realized I had more than one interview. So I had another interview last summer I found this job in my radio station one day, and I was like, oh, maybe I should apply for that. And they worked with like 94.3 Jack FM, which I listen to literally like all the time. They were like B97.5, and some other stations I can't remember the name of right now, but I had a interview with Derek, is his name, up in North Knoxville. So I had to go for that. It was fun. I was nervous, as you know what, of course. Because, I mean, whenever there's an interview, or whenever I have to interview for something, I just get really anxious, you know? I just get really anxious because I could probably say the wrong thing, and yeah. So yeah, that's future Fritz being an idiot. And I'm a nervous wreck when it comes to interviews. So yeah. I also have to write cover letters, which I've written one before. Well, I've written one, but I would love to learn how to write another one. And I also learn resumes, which I have a resume. I need to update it ASAP because the GPA that is on my resume is not my current GPA that I have right now. So yeah, I need to update that. And it's gonna be a fun class. Yeah, let's do it. Like, real talk, I can't believe that this is my last semester of college. Like, just yesterday, I was moving into my dorm at Magnolia, and now I'm a senior in college, graduating in May. And I just can't believe it, personally. I just can't believe it. All the memories I'm gonna miss. Being on the radio, being on Vol Talk, living in Magnolia, that was fun. Just campus life, really. Just went by so fast. So, I actually almost did not go here. I almost did not go here because when I was a senior in high school, I applied to 4 different colleges. I applied to Austin Peay, which is in somewhere in Tennessee, for their communications program. Western Kentucky in Bowling Green, Kentucky, for their communications program. UTC, which is in Chattanooga, for their communications program, and then here. So I got accepted into all 4 of the colleges I applied to. And it was, the first 2 Western Kentucky and Austin Peay were easy. But that was hard. UTC, between UTC and UTK, that was kind of hard, not gonna lie, because they were both good schools. I took a tour of UTC with my dad the summer of my senior year of high school, and that was a lot of fun. I loved the campus. But UTK was my choice, and I could not be more lucky to have UTK as my forever school. I'm actually thinking about getting a tattoo of the Power T somewhere on my body, because I want people to look at it and say, go UT, like go Vols or something. Because it has a significance to me, because I went to UT. I was a 4-year student, and yeah. Oh my God, man. I hope you enjoyed this first video here of 2023. It was a lot of fun to make. Like always, I enjoy making videos for people. Like, I enjoy YouTube, I enjoy it. I enjoy doing this, and it's just, I can be myself on YouTube. I can be myself behind a camera. Well, yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. And as always, I will see you in the next video.